Alright, headed to jiu-jitsu right now. So, the past 3 days I've actually recorded videos, but then went to sleep without posting them, and I don't know why I keep doing this. It's like I have the motivation to have a good day, and I keep recording myself talking about having these good days, but then I just don't end up posting or finishing a video about this stuff. Which is what does it take to finish a video for me? Literally just put stuff together in CapCut and then post it. That's it. It's not hard. So, you should just lock in and do it. That's what I should do. But anyways, I'm about to get to jiu-jitsu. Goals for today are today I really need to decide whether or not I'm going with 1895, the resort, or with Southern Prime Steakhouse. I'm leaning more towards 1895, but the manager of Southern Prime was really cool. But yeah, I'll decide on that today, and I'll stick with whatever my decision is. And then I'm going to pay attention during class. I'm going to gather as much info as I can. Today's chapter 2. We're going to be working on chapter 2 for the study session after class. And then I'm going to have a good workout after the studying. So it's jiu-jitsu and maybe studying, or read both. Or do some chores right after that. And then at 10 o'clock class, pay attention really during class. And then after class, studying. After studying, I'm going to work out. And after working out, maybe I'll do some door dashing to make some money today. But, I'm kind of low on gas. Definitely need to fill up the tank. Yeah. Just got done with jiu-jitsu. Thing I'm looking to next is getting ready, getting showered, getting some water, getting ready for class. Did my studying for the day. Headed to the gym real quick. And did some solid studying, finished the second chapter. I'm locked in. Bit my tongue really hard at jiu-jitsu this morning. I don't know if you can see it, but man, it makes talking so uncomfortable. But I'm thinking of picking up a shift tonight. I think I probably will. I don't got much else to do. Why not make some money, So I did end up picking up a shift today. So we're going to that now. Today's a really solid day. Today's a turnaround day for sure. Yesterday was very good too, but today was the wake up was good too, which was the only part that was missing from yesterday. So as long as the going to sleep tonight is good, and I will keep it good, then we're locked. Alright. Okay. Just finished with my shift. I ate really well today. I think I went over calories, but the stuff that I did eat was good food. I think I got some French fries today, but they serve dinner every night at Ironwood. And tonight they had ground beef and potatoes, and it was super good. And that's a super solid, hearty meal. And then some rice as well. But yeah, it's really good. And then some soy sauce on top. It's delicious. Some things I did well today were I studied again pretty well. I started off the class not studying super well during it. The first 20 to 30 minutes of class, I was kind of also focused on something else. I was getting done the orientation paperwork for my new job at 1895, and that kind of cut into my time. I should have been focused on something else. Not too much of a complaint. Afterwards, I was focused and locked in. It gets to a point of focus on it where you actually are the time's going by because you're so focused on the stuff, and that's where I need to be every single day. Went to jiu-jitsu this morning. I was a little bit late, so definitely slept through that alarm by about 12 minutes, and then got up and went to go do that. So I need to be a little bit more vigilant about getting up at the right time, and that starts the night before. So tonight's gonna have to be a better night. Maybe I ate a little bit late. 8 o'clock or 8:30 is when I ate. Medium to large sized amount of that stuff I just mentioned. So that might keep me up a little bit, but some other stuff I did well was didn't eat until noon, like I've been telling myself. I really struggle with overeating when I'm not like full. And so my decision for getting rid of this has been I'm going to backload all of my eating. So when I'm most motivated in the morning is when I will resolve not to eat any food. And so I'll be hungry in the morning, and then when I decide to finally eat in the afternoon, then I can eat to a point in which I'm really full, like right now, and then still be at my calories because I'll have went through the morning. That's my strategy, and I think if I stick with it, it'll really show some benefit. Like today, I feel good. I feel like there's this feeling I get whenever I've trained in the day, and then I also eat well. It's like a powerful, like strong feeling. It's so hard to explain. It's like eating beef and potatoes after I had a hard day and like trained in the morning, and then like had a mentally difficult day as well. Like not difficult as in bad, difficult as in strenuous towards a good end. It's just a great feeling. Some other stuff I did well this morning was somebody got pulled over. I decided to pick up the shift, which I thought was a very good thing. Like I know usually maybe I wouldn't have made that decision because of the fact that I might want to hang out with my girlfriend or my friends or something like that. But you know, I didn't have anything planned today, and that shift was there, and I took it. And that's I think part of the reason why I felt so easy doing that and doing the right thing, which is making that money and being in the mild uncomfortability that is my restaurant job, instead of the comfortability that is my bed or my room or video games or whatever. The reason that was so easy is because I had built up such a strong day that I was unwilling. I was almost disgusted by the idea of letting that fall away because of something so trivial, something so good word. Something so here and now. It's like a word that means like a consumeristic thing. It's like a consumeristic here and now. I can't self-control because of a lack of self-control. If I were to do that, then I'd be kind of grossed out with myself for what I allowed to happen. And yeah, so that's a good day. That was and then hopefully the nighttime stuff is pretty good. I did some reading today too, and I'm really liking this book. It's called Your First Year in Real Estate. It's a really solid book. Some things I did bad was French fries. Small thing, right? I need to say this to myself as I'm doing it. Like, as I'm about to make a bad decision like that, I need to tell myself that it is an act of self-love for me to choose against this decision. I need to imagine that it's a small, that's a small battle between me and this bad thing, this goblin, that will level me up down the line if I choose to slay it versus let it overtake me. And it's those small momentary things, and it's like, you know, if I'd made a big deal about those French fries, talking about it with somebody else, and they might, you know, think I'm kind of crazy. They might think I'm kind of like over analytical or hyper focused on something to a degree in which it's bad for me. But I'm just like, I try to be really aware of the real consequences that occur when small habitual evils or habitual leniences in my actions will eventually build up to large, nigh unbreakable difficulties later in my life. So if I can avoid that by just not eating the French fry here and there, and of course it matters. Of course it matters. Of course it matters to not eat the French fry if it means that one day I'm not morbidly obese and have all these like joint problems and I can't enjoy seeing my grandkids run around. Like, of course it matters. Of course that matters. And it's like, I honestly think some people are crazy for not thinking it matters. Like thinking that the French fry doesn't matter. Like when I allow myself to at night, like and I do sometimes beat myself up crazy for a bunch of small mistakes that I made throughout the day. Like the big mistakes are almost more excusable. The big mistakes are almost more excusable than the small mistakes, because a big mistake means you tried, usually. It means you tried to do something and you failed. And so you made a big mistake. And you were out there doing something that amounted to an effort that could end in a big mistake. But big mistakes don't happen when it's just day-to-day things that build habitual leniences. But anyways, small things, refining them is the most important thing that I can do, because I don't know, it doesn't seem to me like a strong man is all of his victories. It seems like a strong man is all of the small failures and pushing through them. And a strong man is only seen in the victories by everybody and not seen during the small struggles. And that's when it matters the most.